Hey guys, it's Vito with ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for the month of October. Now, these messages may not resonate with every Sagittarius out there, so please just take what resonates with you and leave out the rest. Also, stay tuned for your bonus info that's going to come up right after this. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what we got going on for you this month. You know, you've been dealing with way too much shit that's not even yours to deal with, okay? And it's wiping you out. You know, no wonder you're exhausted. Yeah, it's time to let go of that extra weight, right? Just drop what's not yours and stop trying to carry everyone else's problems. You got to start making things easier for yourself. Yeah, things aren't as perfect as they seem. Okay, I'm picking up that there's family drama or money stress going on right now. Listen, don't ignore it or brush it off just because it looks fine on the outside. Okay, you need to face it and deal with it before it gets worse. You know, something feels off, you know, maybe in your relationships. Okay, there might be misunderstandings, distance, or lack of effort going on. Right, just try to pay attention to what's not working anymore. Right? If they're not meeting you halfway, you might be wasting your time. Listen, not every relationship is meant to last, okay? So stop trying to force things. You know, I have to say though, thank God the drama is starting to die down because you are done with all the pettiness. You're starting to realize that some fights just aren't worth it anymore. Okay, so why keep fighting over shit that doesn't even matter? Sometimes walking away gives you more peace than trying to prove a point. Okay, so just keep it moving and save your energy. You know, I'm picking up that someone or something from your past is coming back around. Okay, it could be old memories, old friends, or even an old situation. Okay, it might feel good at first because it's familiar, but you need to figure out if it's actually helping you or keeping you stuck in the past. Listen, it's fine to remember where you've been and what you've been through, but don't get caught up in what used to be, okay? That chapter is closed. You know, you've been stuck in limbo long enough, okay? And now it's time to just start moving again. No more excuses, no more dragging it out. All right, this waiting game is over. You know what you need to do, all right? Just stop stalling. You know, you've been stuck in your own head, right? But that's finally changing. Okay, the truth is, the only thing that was really holding you back was fear. Okay, you just didn't see it before. But now you realize that you're not trapped anymore, okay? And there is a way out. You know, for some reason, things feel like scattered and all over the place. Okay, and that's why you're frustrated. Okay, this back and forth energy, it just isn't cutting it. You keep rushing in without a plan and it's just not working. Okay, if you don't get some kind of control on things, you're gonna burn yourself out. All right, so just slow down, focus, and follow through. All right, that's how you're actually gonna get results. Sagittarius, you are spread way too thin. Okay, you've taken on too much and it's throwing you off balance. Okay, you keep trying to do it all, but it's not working. You can't keep juggling everything all at once. Let go of what isn't important. That's what I meant to say, and make things easier on yourself. Okay, that's the only way you're not going to burn yourself out. You know, I can feel like you're losing hope and you're starting to doubt everything because things aren't moving fast enough for you. You're starting to question if it's even worth it. Listen, just because it hasn't happened yet, it doesn't mean it won't. Okay? Stop giving up on yourself so soon. Right? You could be a lot closer than you think. You know, people might test you or push your buttons, and you're going to feel like you have to defend yourself or prove a point. Right? these types of problems are definitely coming up, okay? But you're strong enough to handle it. So make it clear that you're not easy to break, all right? Stand your ground and keep fighting for what's yours. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I have. Hey, Sagittarius, it's ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome back to part 2 of your reading. This is going to be your bonus info for the month of October. All right, so let's get started with some timing windows, okay? I'm going to start from the beginning of the month and work my way towards the end. So the first dates I have here is October 4th to the 8th, okay? That's when family or financial struggles, they come into focus, okay? That's when you really start paying attention to it. Now, the 12th to the 16th, that's when conflict eases and unnecessary drama starts to fade, okay? Then we have the 18th to the 22nd. Okay, that's when you're going to be like freeing yourself from, you know, being stuck in your head. The 25th to the 31st. Okay, that's when a challenge pushes you to like defend or stand up for yourself. All right, now some zodiac signs that came through strong in this reading. Okay, could be someone you're dealing with, doesn't have to be. Don't get too fixated on the signs. You could be dealing with any sign. But the ones that came up in this reading, I have Capricorn, I have Libra, I also have Pisces, Aquarius, and it looks like Leo. Okay. All right, I'm also going to jump into some symbols that I picked up during your reading, okay? Just see here. Seeing mountains, okay? That has to do with like challenges and obstacles that you need to overcome. I'm also seeing like chains breaking, okay? That has to do with releasing yourself from like restrictions or like the mental prison. I'm also seeing candles. Candles have to do with like hope and faith being reignited, okay? Let's see what else. Colors, I'm seeing dark blue and gold, okay? That has to do with strength, wisdom, resilience. All right, now some phrases that you might be saying, thinking, or feeling. Let's see here. I can't juggle all of this anymore. I'm finally free of this. This feels harder than I thought. I need to protect what's mine. All right, so some extra clues. Some of you might be having reoccurring dreams about being chased or maybe being under pressure. And I'm also picking up that some of you might be having, experiencing some like random, like these bursts of energy, okay? All right, now let's jump into initials. Could be your name, their name, first name, last name, place it how you see fit. See what we got here. We have J, A, C, L, M, R, T, S, and H. All right, guys, that's what I have for you today. If you're enjoying the bonus info and you want me to continue this way, just hit the like button or leave me a quick comment to let me know. All right, thanks for watching, and until next time, sending you love and light.